The secret of two prophets' tombs, Dhul Kifl, ass, and Alyasa, ass. Imagine a land silent for thousands of years. Beneath the soil, untouched, forgotten by time, lay the resting places of two noble servants of Allah, prophets honored in the Qur'an, men of patience, of truth, of unwavering faith. For nearly 3,000 years, their graves remained hidden, until one day, the Al-Ard, earth, gave up its secret. When the tombs were opened, what people saw left them frozen in shock. Some stepped back in fear. Others broke down in tears. Tonight, we uncover that story, a story of faith, patience, and a sign that still echoes through time. This is the secret of the tombs of Dhul Kifl, alayhissalam, and Alyasa, alayhissalam. To understand their story, we must travel back thousands of years, a time when prophets were sent to guide humanity, when people struggled between truth and fasad, corruption. Among them were righteous men chosen by Allah, not kings, not tyrants, but servants, who carried the weight of guidance. These prophets did not live lives of ease. They were tested, rejected, and often forgotten by their people. Yet they remained patient. Allah mentions both Dhul Kifl and Alyasa among the righteous. Not much detail is given. But sometimes, what is not said invites us to reflect even deeper. The story of Prophet Alyasa as tone becomes storytelling, calm and respectful. Prophet Alyasa, known in other traditions as Elisha, he was a man of knowledge and a successor to a great prophet before him. He lived among Bani Israel, a people who had seen miracles, yet often turned away. Alyasa, AS, called them back to worshipping Allah alone, back to obedience, back to sincerity. He was gentle, yet firm, patient, yet unwavering. He didn't call people with force, but with truth. And like many prophets, he faced resistance. People doubted him. Some ignored him. But he continued, day after day, year after year, calling people to what is right. Pause. Imagine standing alone, speaking the truth, while the world turns away. That was the life of a prophet. Yet Alyasa, AS, never gave up, because his mission was not to be accepted. His mission was to deliver the message, the story of Dhul as. Then there is Dhul Kifl, a mysterious figure. Even scholars have discussed who exactly he was. But one thing is agreed. He was among the righteous, a man of patience. The name Dhul Kifl itself carries meaning, the one of responsibility, the one who fulfilled his duty. Some narrations describe him as a man who took a great responsibility and honored it without failure. He was tested with leadership, with justice, with self-control, and he remained firm. He did not break his promise. He did not fall into dhulm, injustice. He did not betray trust. And that is why Allah mentions him among the patient. Because patience is not just tahammul, endurance. It is discipline. It is consistency. It is choosing what is right, even when it is hard. Their passing and burial. Time passed. Like all humans, these prophets returned to Allah. Their bodies were buried, quietly, respectfully. And over time, their locations were forgotten. Generations came and went. Empires rose and fell. Languages changed. But beneath the earth, their graves remained, hidden, protected, as if waiting for a moment yet to come. Centuries later, an excavation began. Workers were digging, unaware of what lay beneath. The Al-Ard earth began to shift. Something was there. At first, it seemed ordinary, but as they dug deeper, they uncovered a structure, a grave. Then another. People gathered. Curiosity turned into tension. What could this be? Carefully, the tombs were opened, and then everything changed. Inside were bodies, but not like ordinary remains. They were preserved, intact, as if time had not touched them. Faces still recognizable. Skin not decayed like expected. Clothing still visible. The people who witnessed this were overwhelmed. Some stepped back in fear. Others cried because they believed They were looking at the bodies of prophets. Word spread quickly. People came from nearby areas just to see. Some couldn't speak. Others whispered, Allahu Akbar. It wasn't just what they saw. It was what it meant. A reminder that Allah preserves whom He wills. A reminder that these were not ordinary men. They were chosen, honored, and remembered, even after thousands of years. Lessons for us. So what do we take from this story? It's not just about tombs. It's not just about history. It's about... And so, after thousands of years, their bodies returned to the light. But their message was never buried. Dhul Kifl, alayhissalam, a man who carried responsibility and never let it break him. Alyasa, alayhissalam, a prophet who called to truth, even when people turned away. They are gone from this world, but their patience still speaks to you, to me. One day, we too will return to the Arad. Our names may be forgotten, our voices may fade, but one thing will remain. Our deeds, will they be enough? Will we be among those who were patient, who were sincere, who stayed true, even when it was difficult? Maybe today, you are struggling. Maybe your patience is being tested. Maybe you feel unseen, unheard. But remember this, Allah sees you. Allah knows your struggle. And just like these prophets, your patience is not wasted. Let their story be a light for your heart. Let it remind you to stay firm, to stay patient, to stay close to Allah. Because in the end, it is not how long we lived, but how we lived that truly matters. If this reminder touched your heart, take a moment, reflect, and share it with someone who needs it. And for more powerful Islamic reminders, stories that strengthen your faith, and messages that bring you closer to Allah, subscribe now to Islamic World TV 2. Until next time, may Allah grant us patience, grant us sincerity, and gather us among the righteous. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.